right away if I can flip this around. It keeps going. Oh, look at that. Cool beans. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, uh, this is about, I'm having fun doing some, starting to do, this would be my second one, doing some videos of, about rum all the time. There, I'm going to be doing it out loud instead of just in my head. And that's important. We got to get that more in front. Yeah. So, in dealing with skin cancer too, I had surgery here recently. I didn't die before they got to it there. They had to get me to it. Yeah, an outside thing because they finally figured out they couldn't, the VA couldn't. So now I got these because that was a close fucking call there, right next to my eyeballs and my brain and my ear and stuff. And so I found these on Amazon here. They're very light and unlike other masks, I can breathe really easy. So anyway, I'm coming outside to do some watering. I pulled a muscle in my left arm, my elbow there, that top forearm muscle there where it connects up to the elbow. Yeah, that's on there. Doing some reverse curls. I just started doing them too there. So I do a little talking before I get to the run there. So yeah, I like to tell stories there. So anyway, I just started doing them again because I saw how it focused on that muscle there, there. So I wanted to add that. So anyway, I'd been doing it with 8-pounders there, and one morning before going over to vote, I grabbed 15-pounders, and I did just a few, 7 or 8. I wanted to be cautious and careful, and it didn't bother me then, but later, it's like I couldn't move it. I was in pain just walking around there. So it's a lot better now, and I'm really happy I could get out here. But I had to stay inside, and the bamboo I just planted, they're kind of like, oh, we're thirsty, and I feel like uh, about that, but I had to make a decision, man, is because I was concerned about limited use of my left arm the rest of my life there. And so I decided I need to just stay away from doing things there. So it's been a week and a half or a couple of weeks now. And I'm real happy I'm able to do this and get out and get them some water. And so yeah, rum through everything. Rum all the time. Rum. I told the neighbors it so I could remember my name, Rum. There, it's on the front over there too, and all over the fence there. So yeah, I told them, when I'm getting home from adventures, it helps me find my place because I got my name on it. Yeah, that's fun. Some giant bamboo here. Some giant gray bamboo. They're 65 foot, 4-inch canes. I struggled through the snow we had here, about 8 or so inches there, and some nights they were in the single digits, but they're here. Let's see. There's some more woolong bamboo, small out there if you can see it. There. It's a clumping bamboo. There's a wild rose from back in my forest. That's pulling okay. And squirrel coming down. Squirrel coming down the branch in that arch of the left side up about 4 foot. There. There. On the ground now. He's coming across to the right side. It's so fun seeing them play on what I built there. Anything up back there. So there's on a bridge I made across the Heart Pond. But I took down another part of the big tree that fell over there, and that eliminated their way to get back and forth to get on top of my roof and out to the big huge pecan tree out here. So I built the squirrel highway up there so they can get back and forth there. And it's one where the cats can get up on there, but the it's like the squirrels are like a Ferrari and the cats are like a Volkswagen. Yeah, that's no problem for them to get away there. It's while they're on my roof. That's where the little baby once found itself captured. Yeah. Easy does it. Holy squirrel's going up that part. Going across the highway up to it. Easy does it. These rocks came out of the ground right there. There's another big one right back there. Yeah, I got 3 woolong clumping bamboo planted right in here. The tall one was over there, and I replaced it with some hedge clumping bamboo there, and it wasn't doing real well over there. The roots looked good there. It wasn't like popping out all over the place like a couple others I transplanted, but it was looking good. So it'll come back there, and I think it'll be happier right here too. So Blackberry bush just beyond the woodlawn. The streams and ponds I built. Easy does it. Oh, he's watering the stream. Ooh, staying alert about my left elbow. I'm gonna move over here so I can get a couple of these other trees out front. I like collecting heart rocks. There's one right there. There's two bigger ones. The mailman, the mailman. I moved in and I was bringing the mail and then he's cutting right across my yard and going, I wasn't used to that. But anyway, so for me too, but it was inspired by him, having walked through here for probably a few decades here. When first I made a bridge there and then over there. Then I added this other stream here, so I added this bridge and upgraded that bridge over there, and the trees here, this Oklahoma redbud and Chinese pistache over there will create an arch over there, and so just made a really nice path for him. He walks it more than me, damn near every damn day there. So, and he was a really cool guy. He's kind of quiet and didn't want to talk. You hang around me long enough, that it can change. Like he just asked me, I was just about to ask him. He said, "Did you watch the State of the Union?" I said, "I was just about to ask you," and he was really digging it. Yeah, State of the Union. Trump talking, oh man, America. Whew. Yeah. All the time. There's a couple of natural springs up here that come down, and that's why you see the tall cattail grass there, and there's frogs over there too. The cats like to catch there, and there's some willow trees there, and I got cuttings from there and stuck them in the ground. There's at least 5 or 6 that are doing really well there, so got a bit of a willow tree forest start over there. I'm excited to see them leaf out here when the spring really comes in there. Ooh, that's so much fun, man. I fucking dig it. That's how I say hi to people sometimes when they go by. Hey! Very quiet here. It's rare having people come by. It's not like Virginia Beach or Santa Monica. There. I love watering. Well, it's soaking pretty good. It's starting to have some warmer days here. And staying out of I need to turn the water on, keep the water running in the kitchen and bathroom sinks and the bathtub to keep the old cast iron water pipes from freezing. And keep my heater up. I keep it up on those color nights around 77 there, because this is built in 1955, so they're like not in the 2026 insulation era. I'm gonna get new windows here at some point, and doors. I'm gonna add onto my deck right around the corner there, to bring it out another 6 foot, and with a cover. Just, it's not large, but it's enough that when I take that back door out, I want to put a slider in there, because I love looking out there while I'm sitting there sipping on my coffee there. There's a couple of times I've seen deer back in here. I got a couple of videos, and that's like, holy fuck shit. I dig that. Yeah, SoCal is bitching, but I've never seen that happen on the beach there. And then watching the squirrels all around, and shit, I fucking love it. Listen to the birds. I found some Oklahoma redbud growing along a dirt road somewhere. There's all old growth trees all covering the road like a tunnel, and everything is really cool. And found a couple of little ones that were easy to get at there, and they're going over here, and they've been doing well there, so it's going to be fun to see how they show up in the spring too. There's a groundhog that had been living under there, or at least it would run under there to protect itself from me or the cats. Yeah. Look out, he's got his video camera. Ooh, a little more. This first one here is some kind of a Oklahoma redbud here, and then the furthest one and this one are, again, the Chinese pistache there. Very lacy, kind of, almost like the bamboo. There, and this is another redbud here with all the seed things there. Little pieces of wood, driftwood I found, and rocks. And rock temples. old gas can I found back in the forest. I'm an archaeologist. Yeah, this is my archaeological finds. These, the bees and butterflies and hummingbirds all love these. The leaves kind of look like pot leaves. They look a lot like it, in fact. And but as you can see towards the top, that like long stretched out cone shape is just full of little purple buds there when it's in season. There, and it smells like lavender, I think it is. There, it's just yeah, fucking really nice. It's just a, just exhale everything, like the wine people there, and exhale everything. And smelling roses too. Yeah. So you can just really focus on trying as much of that or fragrance as you can. That's a little kind of butterfly-like bush too that the butterflies, they fucking love it. It's so fucking much fun to watch. Yeah, soon I'll be getting the 2x4s and the corrugated metal and get that on the top of my new carport here. There's a tremendous amount of work here, and all the rock and everything for the porch and this ramp, and that's all gone. Yeah, and scraping down the driveway a little bit there, and then building the barn doors and taking all the flooring out, and this part, so my 5.0 is parked in there, and the rest is play shop, play house there. That's what I did temporarily with the extra concrete blocks that were involved in that. There's some more bamboo. Sunset Glow. That's another clumping bamboo. There, another name for it is Dragon Head bamboo. And these are some kind of elms or something. They're fucking, more tree archways. Okay, we're checking out the hose situation. If I can pull on through. Nope, just walk on back. Yeah, all this is me playing with my energy. Just playing with my energy. How do you like to play with your energy? Okay, look at that. Oh my. I don't know if I can take it. Can I? I think I can fix that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. So figure out how to fucking do shit. Oh. I know that was a tough one, huh? Oh, like that. Yeah, this motherfucker, that came out of the ground from up over there too, and yeah, yeah, it's nice. You turn it on the edge like that, and then you just keep rolling it like that, or like you flip, flip, flip. You have to want to do the things you have to really want to do. Yeah, like ink. And yeah, like if you want ink on your head, that's something that you really have to want. You have to really, 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 really fucking want to ink your head. Yeah. Yeah, my property is all this subtle hilliness here. And at first I was like, why am I getting winded walking around? Yeah, run. So that's gotten easier there. And I got this, that's one of the reasons I got a stair stepper. Plus Sam Suick, who I've pointed people to before, his buddies are telling him that he was missing out there by not adding the stair stepper there, and he's so happy he did. So I'm going, fucking A, man. So I've been wanting to, I was looking at getting one of the things you walk or run on there, and you can raise them up and stuff there. But now, with that recommendation there, I'm going to go with the stair stepper. And this is one by just by your weight there. It sounds like, well, I should be like not putting any pressure on my exercise bike and just freewheeling. They're not the case there, but for just getting started, I mean, it was a bit of a chug to burn 10 calories, but it does burn calories a lot faster than on the bike there. So I recognize that, and I was fucking cool, man. A little bit of time, and I just set a record after being careful and taking a couple of days off too of 31 calories burnt on at one time. So again, the Chinese pistache here, and I've been dreaming, to have another one here. So I got another one here. So again, shade and creating this archway here to fucking nestle in, walking back and forth there, and then here, here the knees will arch over back and forth to here. Oh, I love myself. Hey, would you like me to come to your place with spray paint? Hey, who knows? Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I have fun with spray paint. Oh, was I still in the sky? Yeah, I'm thinking more about my arm here. Oh, get these two other head clumping bamboo. Oh, they're just planted here. See, that one's still green. There. So they're real hardy there. So I'm hurting for them there because I needed to give my body some time to heal up there. Like I learned, I was really watching Overlanding, and this one guy is calling along, and what he said really, flowed along with how I feel too, and stuff, and there, and he said he's crawling along somewhere I wouldn't go. Yeah, I don't even want to ride with him. I like watching. So, but there, and he's just calling along. He says sometimes you need to go slow to go fast. Yeah, so I want to be able to keep doing just this and building and playing with my energy like this. There, so it's highly important to me to take care of my body Rum, 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 rum. Because I want to do this as long as I fucking want. Yeah, so a little bit of taking a chance doing this video. I found a position with my arm there where there's no pain at all there, and using my leg and body to pull the hose instead of even my right arm much. Yeah, I'm going to be moving this black bamboo back into the forest next to another one I've already got along the stream that comes down there and under and down along here. And I added this other one because of how seriously it was coming down, off of this road and whatever didn't catch here from there. And yeah, we had rum. At one point, I had 4 to 6 inch waves coming up over my deck here. So I said, well, I know that's rare, but who knows? And I don't want that happening again. There, plus I love digging and doing streams and ponds. So now I got that in. I like, I don't know, to me it's all I'm just playing with my energy. It's very, it's my RAMMM Wonderland, my temple here, and all these are little temples. And oh boy. So in these 3, there's 2 black bamboo, and I think that's the Japanese arrow bamboo with the long, wider leaves on it there. I think all 4 of those are going to go back in the forest now, because I don't want to block my view from my kitchen window or my decks of the tree circle I've got going out here. Rum, 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 rum. Yeah, I've got 9 or 11 trees now in a circle out there. There's another, land art kind of thing. I forget the gold something, or I forget his name. Yeah, head injuries, they do that. Yeah. Yeah, so 9 or 11 of them I'm thinking, feeling I'm going to pick up 2 or 3 more there and kind of put it on the outer edges. You can't really see them from here there, but they're like 5 to 8 foot tall right now here. So there'll be more video when they leaf out. There's like at least 3 different kinds of trees there, and getting from 40 to 60 foot tall, and 30 to 40 foot spread. And it's only like, at the widest point, 22 foot, 24 foot maybe, and 18 to 20 the other way. So it's fucking tree temple back there, and oh boy, I'm gonna have so much fun with that too. Oh my. I fucking love having my own land again. This is like my beach shack. In school, instead of listening to the teacher there, I have my book up and have my paper there, and I draw pictures of beach shacks along the beach there with the waves and the surfboards and choppers and hot rods there. So this is my own beach shack area, and getting this bamboo plant right here, there. So another redbud here, another redbud there, 2 more Chinese pistache over there, river birch. There are 2 river birch there, another river birch over here. Oh boy, and these purple robe, black locust trees. There's one here. There are beautiful flowers. Oh, holy shit. and another one over there. And driftwood I love to collect along rivers and lakes. Get these sucked down good. This is some bluegrass I just got. Yeah, and it'll be green all year too. Like, I don't remember the name of this grass or anything. I might get some more of that too. And then I've seen some purple grass and stuff. I'm having too much fun. Yeah, like I said, we're here to play and have fun. Little red bud. I think I'm gonna put this one in the ground there. It made it through the snow there, and it's gonna be fine. There's our green there, but when they're in a pot, it doesn't keep them as warm there as if it was in the ground there. So I'm gonna get this one, and there's got a brother one right over there. I'm gonna get them together back in the forest there. I just see it. There's another rusted big pot or something I found back in my forest. I just fucking dig the shit out of that. History right there, man. What kind of stories does it have? Oh my. There's some I don't want to know about. Here's a solid stem bamboo. This one here, and then the two in back of it here. So it's going to be so bitchin'. Watching these grow and watch how they spread. I want to keep a path right there through them, and of course along here too. There. This is a running bamboo. There. This solid stem bamboo I got from Lewis's bamboo. There. It's a running bamboo. And but easy to control there. The clumping bamboo, it just stays in a small circle. I don't know, 5 to 7, maybe 10 foot at the most, depending on what kind you got there. The running bamboo, it'll just go and go, but not like, within 2 weeks it's going to have covered your whole entire county. There, no, it's April, May, and June when the new sprouts come up there, and the running bamboo, it spreads like 3 to 5 foot within, each year. 3 to 5 foot a year. So it's going to take some time to fill this in where I want here. There, but again, it'll be a smaller clump, not any kind of describable shape. That'll happen as I go. And same back there too. I want it pretty open, but full but open. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna be right here. Yeah. There's my bridge, and again, I'm seeing deer tracks across there. That's so fun there. And I'm informed that the bamboo I got, the deer are not interested in them. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this? More archaeological finds here. That piece of driftwood there. Oh boy. Hi. Okay, see what that's like. I think next winter, after getting a new one of these, when it gets to be wintertime, I'm going to take the nozzle off and keep it inside there, because it wasn't leaking at first, but now with the freezing and then thawing out or whatever, it's leaking. Oh yeah. Ooh-wee. I'm glad I can listen to the buzzing and feel the vibration of my infinite, self-luminous, all-powerful, infinite creative energy. I'm glad I can hear that when I'm catching my breath. So I can dive more and more deeply into knowing more and more, getting to know myself more and more deeply. Yeah. Listen and feel so you get to know what's real about you and what's not real. Yeah. You'll be real happy about what's not real. Yeah, it'd be a fucking load off. Yeah, it's not like everything at once. Things come up and you're and you're listening and feeling, and it dissolves in the most beautiful way. You're understanding some. Yeah, you had to be there. RAMMM. Just find out for yourself. Just gonna feel to find out for yourself. Yeah, it has a very Zen-like feel and energy to it too, because of my fucking love for that. I love on YouTube, watching videos of these architects and the homes that, somebody with, hey, don't even think about money. Just have a fucking blast creating there, so I love watching those videos there, just cut loose, and the time and the that they put in, it's just like the fucking one of the bathroom sinks. They're holy fucking shit, what, and the connections of the people they know, and so to get that, the material, holy fucking shit, what another universe, they're fucking, woo. I love watching that, and I've done landscaping there, and have designed and built patio covers and decks there, and helped building a few homes there. And I've done gardens and planted trees at each of the places I've been at there. Fruit trees that had a huge fire pit. The first wife and I dug. We dug it as a dirt, sandy soil that our garden did, that I did, the big garden, did real well there. But yeah, like we dug down at least 3 foot and piled it up all the way around the side of it. And as we dug down, we made a bench. So it's in a circle with the bench all the way around, and these really fucking cool granite quartz blocks that I found, big ones, for the fire pit in the middle. And then I planted cottonwood cuttings around it. And yeah, some big wood posts set up for the entry and big beams, old stuff there in the ground for steps. Yeah, and the neighbors would come over and yeah, enjoy the stars there. And yeah, and tooting on something we were passing around, and some beers. Yeah, that time it probably would have been silver bullets for me. Rum, 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 rum. And then one of those evenings, a police officer rolled up in my driveway and kindly came on out. You know, I saw him and came on out, and he said, "Is this your truck?" Yes, it sure is. 75 Ford F-250 four-wheel drive. You know, one of them highboy ones, you know, 360 and 4-speed there. Yeah, it's my bumper thing on and my grill thing on my headlights and my headers. And yeah, with the neighbors down there, you know, on the road you drive on to get out of here, your acre of land way out here away from town. They say you're going way too fast up and down there, and that sometimes you have your kids in there. Yeah, what about it? Well, he didn't give a shit. He said, well, they'd like you to not do that. He was really cool. He didn't give a fuck. Totally understood. Yeah. Oh boy, some people got a fucking bitch about anything they can find, man. Yeah. Yeah. What's interesting is, yeah, rum. You know, like, and that I don't have to do a thing to retaliate. They have to fucking live with themselves. Holy fucking shit. I'm sure we can all think of other ways rum, that's cool, but yeah, I completely understand. That's why I like my cartoon world there. Yeah, you know, yeah, the pawn shop scene there in the first Men in Black there. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the guy was lying to him, and yeah. The apprentice fellow there was rather surprised at his new partner, you know, training dude, had responded to the guy lying by blowing his head off there. What are you doing? Wait. And the guy stands back up and his head grows back on. Yeah, so yeah, that's cartoon world. Yeah, so I have fun with that, you know, and the awareness that they have to fucking live with themselves and what they fucking did to me, you know, and what they're doing to others, man. Fuck, they have to live with that. Maybe that's why they didn't want the kids to know to like me or contact me. Yeah, rum through everything. Rum. This is incense bamboo here, there, which I have more going back there because it's one of at least 3 kinds of bamboo I have in the ground now. I'm so excited. I love bamboo. That has edible shoots on it. So it could be, I think these were 1 to 2 years old when I got them here. So I think, you know, it says 3 to 5 years. So I don't know exactly and I don't want to kill myself. Yeah, I'll probably, uh, I have time, 3 to 5 years to talk with Louis Bamboo and say, hey, how old were they when I got them? And so how long do I need to wait before I can start eating the shoots? So, anyway, I'm excited about that. What a superfood. Two different kinds of Oklahoma red bud. Here, another red bud here, another red bud, yeah. Ooh. Hedge clumping bamboo, Chinese pistache, shade and color, and goodness, kind of lacy looking there, the leaf pattern and stuff. Dug all this out, put that deck in. When I bought this house, there is like 6 foot high of this type of grass they've got here. There's a whole gas thing, pipe, and near whatever. Cut that, got that all out of here. The wood from that is all from the floor that I took out for where the 5.0 is parked. And then I've got more of it. I'll be doing other things. And then dug it out like this. So easy up and down, like with the wheelbarrow and my landscape wagon. Here, and I made a seat over there. There. More butterfly, hummingbird loving bushes. There, there's purple blooms. More wild rose. River birch. Blackberry. Purple road black locust. Of course, since I'm doing the video, there's RAMMM RAMMM all the time. I'm doing it out loud. That normally wouldn't be happening. It's quiet out here, so being quiet about it. There are a number of Indians around here, Pawnee, there, and they get together and I don't know, some kind of sacred thing, or drums playing and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And a tree circle back here. These old head and footboard rested frame thingies I found. I tied these, I had a number of them when I lived in Bisbee, Arizona, there. And I wired a number of them to my front fence there and stuff. It was really cool. So I was jazzed to find these and be able to do this here, because I love to look their history and stories, and just the life of infinite self-luminous beings that were here before us there, and how they lived their life, how they played with their energy. I'm going to see how much more hose I can get up here. Okay, let's see what that does. Coffee burp. There's a little more. Yeah, landscaping there to these steps here. Hello. Okay. Back to the tree circle here. Where the I call it Vitek there, with the purple bloom here, and another one over there, another one here, another one back there. Heart's still going. This one and the other one, they last winter, I'm going, man, I don't know about this. Yeah, because one of the other ones died. Yeah, but look at that. Yeah, and that one made it too. So, yeah. Ooh. I think what I'm spraying on right now is some kind of ornamental plum tree. Yeah. I have a GoPro 12 that I got, I don't know, half a year ago now. and stuff. And I played with it a few times, and I have where I can wear it on my forehead and stuff. And I prefer to be doing that right now and stuff. The thing is, like, the internet speed is like 10, whatever you call it, and there, so it's like taking 2.5 days to upload a 5-minute video to YouTube. I said, fuck that. So I'm waiting for him to get at least 250, whatever the fuck you call it, speed going here. And then I'll start using my GoPro 12 there. Yeah. See the Union address there, yeah. Ooh. Tariffs will get rid of income tax. Yeah, buddy. You wasted everything. See artwork there. This is some wood here that was back in the corner of our property. Yeah. It was fine from around the lake. There. I'm going to set this down and get the names of some of these. There's a slow drip going here. Okay. Yeah. October Glory Red Maple. October Glory Red Maple. And Shumard Oak. There. And yeah, October Glory Red Maple again. I think it's most of those. Yeah, Shumard Oak. I don't see the tag on you there. Or you, but yeah. I think these are like the one or the other two, Shumard Oak or yeah, Shumard Oak, and yeah, October Glory Red Maple. There, yeah. Grows 40 to 50 foot high and 30 to 40 feet wide. Okay. I think that's less than 30 to 40 foot. And these are, yeah. And this one is a big one. I don't remember what it's called. Look at the branch pattern on that. And it's going to have like a 40-foot spread too there. So I'm going to have fun with pruning here. I love pruning there, like bonsai. Oh yeah. I can put that back up at some point there. So I'm gonna have a total fucking blast. I can even weave them together and stuff. We'll see, man. Got plenty of time to see what, to just play with the idea and see what others have done and and play with all of that there and see what happens. Make sure I have these front ones. That's how I'm going to remember where I started. Let that soak in. Yeah, see where it's flat? You went to flat on top? That's for the little flying saucers that are around here to land on. Yeah, they're friendly. You bet. That'd fucking fun, huh? Yeah, hey, do you have any buddies with a little larger ride? And go for a ride with you guys, yeah. Fucking hey, man. Where can I get one? Yeah, I'm all for a flying saucer life. Fucking hey, the places I would go. Yeah, what's that old book? The places I would go. That big funny looking cat with a red and white hat, tall white, red and white cat. Hat. This one here is some kind of some fucking tree. Let's go, hose. There, you can slow drip in there. I want to see the name of this again. Here, I fucking love doing this, man. Look at that, man. Autumn Brilliance Serviceberry Clump. Holy shit, man. Hooey. Yeah, I was struggling in the other place and it's doing well. Here, look. Holy fuck, I can see some, that looks like some green right there. And look at that. Holy shit. I seen the cats. I saw 2 cats. It looked like they were efforting at making kittens here about a week ago. Yeah, more. Look at that. Oh no, is that just the very beginning of it starting to bud out here? Oh, that is such a fucking thrill. Oh my. How's that hose doing? That might be about it. That's enough to do this. And then this one right here is, holy shit, there's green coming out. That's a willow tree. Holy fucking A, man. Fucking A, man. Look at that green coming out, yeah. Oh boy. And another, purple cone flower shape. Yeah, Vitek right there. Trying to get the rocks to that too. Can you hear him singing about it? Oh boy, fucking yeah, more. Oh, fucking dude. Oh, yeah. You can get this higher ground too there, get it real wet too, because gravity will pull it down to there. Yeah, one of the things I learned from watching permaculture videos on YouTube. See that big rock right there? Yeah. That's at least 300 pounds. Where did I find it? Well, fortunately, it was like right over near somewhere. Right over near. They're digging it up and then getting it over the fallen telephone pole there. And then even I tried rolling it on some logs and small ones, and they came apart. And then it took about 35 minutes to get it from there to here. Maybe a little longer because I took a break there and dug a hole and stood that fucking cool rock up there. Get some gray stuff there. It's held very well. Yeah, that would have been, like, okay, how many rocks can I stack up along the back of my Honda Odyssey, because that was around that time there, and roll that up and put it inside the back of my Honda Odyssey without fucking the sides of it up. Yeah, I'm glad I found it right over there. I got about a 400 pounder, another 300 pounder, another 200 plus pounder there in front of that purple road black locust tree there. And I left it in the ground and it's exposed to the stream comes here. There's a 600 pounder there. Yeah, I tried like hell to get it out of there. They're digging all around and it's at least 2 feet thick too. Yeah. I wanted it so bad. Yeah, I got to think about my body there. Because like I said, I'd like to keep doing this forever, as long as I fucking can. Yeah. The soil still has some moisture in it, still soft there, but we started to have some warm days, and I see warm days ahead too, so I'm going to go ahead and get some water to them now here. It'll help them get a head start. Look, go on the side. Look. This piece of wood is again from back in that corner there, like both of those ones too. Yeah, little archway. Yeah, they look like a ballet dancer, you know, her head's here and arms and both legs ecstatic about your presence. There's an infinite self-luminous being, so it's all powerful and infinitely creative. So you're like that everywhere. To get to know that for yourself. You have as many lifetimes as you need. Yeah, that's unconditional love. Yeah, we've been there. Yeah, we've been through some lifetimes. Yeah, you know what it's like. To get to know what's real about you and what's not real. Yeah. You'll dig it. To find out. For yourself. I heard a siren. A smaller kind of pampas grass right there. Some more sunset glow pumpkin bamboo here, and there's another one right over there. I'm getting messages from my body and mind that I'm here both worn out. As much fun as this is. Here. Hello! Yeah, I need some more of my cosmic fuel and to lay down. I'm going to leave you right here with you. Look at the little blue, tiny little blue flowers there, and the red leaves. Yeah, I didn't plant it either. Yeah, fucking cool. Get this out. All right. Easy does it. I like the yellow there. I can see where it is. More later, and we're in the morning there. I can finish up the few right in here, and then I'll turn the water on for back in the forest and do some watering back there tomorrow. As long as my left arm is saying, hey, we're A-okay with that. Quiet here. And go down here and turn the water off. Yeah, come on, head bamboo, pumpkin bamboo. Dig in. You can fucking do it. Yeah, skin cancer, so wearing this now. There. All the time. Have too much fun. How awesome can it be? Ooh, yeah. What must you be like that you're spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous?